Morning, an apartment fire sends people scrambling for safety. Some people had to be rescued off of balconies by ladder. This happened in Wayne Township near Lyndhurst and Sam Jones Expressway on the west side. Darius Johnson is live out there now getting the latest details on what happened there. Darius?
Yeah, Zach, a lot of developments within the last 15 or 20 minutes since we first arrived here. All of this happened at the Hidden Oaks Estates Apartments. That's right here on Brandywine Drive near the Sam Jones Expressway and Lyndhurst Drive. Go ahead and take a look at this apartment complex right here. That third floor is where fire investigators say that fire initiated in a storage room. Go ahead and take a look at some of the video that we've been able to gather this morning. Fire crews say that this all happened around 6:57 this morning when they got a call about a fire here at this apartment complex. When they arrived, that fire was contained in that third floor storage unit at the end of the hallway. They say about 15 or 20 residents were inside. Many of them were on their balconies. They were forced to go to their balconies at that point in time because there was heavy heat and smoke in the hallways. So there was no way for them to get from that third floor out of the building. So when fire investigators arrived, they actually used ground ladders to put them up to these different balconies to go ahead and bring people down to get them out of the building and bring them to safety. Now, fire investigators are still trying to determine the cause of the fire, but there were no injuries this morning. No one was treated for smoke inhalation or anything else. They tell me in total there are 15 adults, 5 children, and a handful of pets who are all displaced. Right now, many of them are at the clubhouse here at the Hidden Oaks Estates apartment complex. We've seen about a handful of people or so just walking around, still gathering some of their belongings. We just saw a woman get in her car with her dog. Now, we did ask them if they know what any of this damage could be here at the apartment complex. Fire investigators tell me that they believe that the damages could estimate around $25,000, but of course they aren't sure right now. Again, they are still trying to determine the exact cause of the fire, and Red Cross is providing assistance to those who have been displaced. That is the very latest here this morning. Actually, I think we may have some sound coming from one of those fire investigators. Go ahead and take a listen at some of that.
They found a fire in that building, and they found multiple people that were on their balconies, unable to get into the hallway. Those people were not in imminent danger, but they could not leave the building, so they were removed using ground ladders.
Sorry about that. A lot of new developments coming in here. But yes, that was the situation here this morning. Again, no one was injured. No one was hurt. They did not have to treat anyone for smoke inhalation or anything. You just have 15 adults who are displaced along with 5 children and some pets as well. And they are currently being assisted with the Red Cross. That's the very latest this morning on the west side. I'm Darius Johnson, Fox 59 News.